Okay, wait, it's going live. Okay, girls, so I want to welcome you live to Facebook, Fabric Chicks Facebook page. We're just doing a surprise live. Wait, here, let me flip the camera around so you can see Nan. We're just doing hi, Cindy. I think that Nan might live here more than I do.
I've been trying to get out of here for 2 hours.
I know. Well, Nan's in charge of HR at Fabric Chicks. She's our human resource director. So she is here. She came in for a purpose. But hey, Fran. Hey, Louise. Hey, Carolyn. Okay, so we're doing a surprise Zoom because Barbara's here, and she's going to show us how to do a drizzle stitch. So a drizzle stitch, it adds texture to your, like, animals. Let's see. Okay, she's going to show us a drizzle stitch. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Pat. Hey, hi, girls. So we're just doing an impromptu live so that you can see, because we had applique club today.
Yeah.
But so you see how she added the dimensional little knots to the top of the bird's head. So she's going to demo a drizzle stitch for us.
And you can have it all different lengths. This one's a long one that's been couched down.
Okay.
So it just adds texture to
And
your
dimension.
project.
There's not one on here. Okay.
Hey, Peggy, how are you? Okay, so we're going to do...
So say what kind of thread you're using to...
Well, you can use any kind. This is probably a little too thin, but I use 3 strands of floss for those. Or there's just all sorts of threads. The thicker the thread, the bigger the drizzle's going to be. Just have to kind of experiment with the look you want.
And a big needle.
And a big needle.
You want a milliner's needle. That's what I read in the book. And then let me see the eye of it.
And a big eye.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, that makes it easier.
So what we have on there right now is 12-weight wool thread. But Barbara says it would be even better if we had a thicker thread. So we're going to show you, it's pretty, like I tried to read the directions, but it didn't make sense. Probably because I didn't start with step 1. I started with like step 5. But it's always better to see it in person. So she's pulled her thread from the back.
And it's up like this. So you've got this. Then you take your needle and you put it down just right next to it. Now this pillow is my stitching pillow, so it makes it easy for me to be able to poke it down in there. It's thick. I'm not going to stick myself.
Right.
So then you unthread the needle.
Which is the part that I was missing. So I was just like making French knots.
And it's actually the critical part.
Yes, it's the important part. Unthread your needle.
Okay. Then you put your finger underneath and then you flip it over and do it like that. It's almost like a crochet or... Yeah, it's a crochet.
Or tatting or something.
Yeah. And so you just keep doing that.
So you really do need a pillow on your lap to hold your needle.
Because some of them, those long ones, I think I did 50 cast-ons.
Twists,
So just keep doing it, keep doing it.
So once a month we have Applique Club, and you can join us via Zoom or at the shop, and it's free. So just let us know if you want us to add you to our Applique Club list. It's usually the 3rd Thursday of the month if we don't have something more pressing to do. Hey, Dorothy. Hi, Michelle. Fran, can you hear better now? Yes, Louise, it's like casting on stitches for knitting.
And then rethread the needle. Once you get it as tall as you want, rethread the needle. And then, I don't know, probably have my hand in the way. I pull it up, hold the stitches
on the needle,
and pull
as you
this
pull
through.
the needle through. So you're not pulling the thread through, you're pulling the needle through and leaving the drizzle.
Then this is the drizzle,
on
this
top.
little texture. You can make them as long as you want. You can make them real short for texture, like if you want to make a fur, like they showed one example with sheep and having all these all over.
Okay, so show us one more now that they know. Sorry, Fran, I'm doing it on my phone, and I think I had my hand over the microphone. But then we also have our masks on because we're very compliant.
Yes. And so then I always like to do, each one is do just a tack stitch because so it won't come out. Okay, so needle up to the front.
Top. Front. Gotcha. Okay. I'm with you.
That's okay. And then down just right next to where you put it up.
Then
Unthread it.
and then you
Finger
cast
goes
on.
up, and then it just, and cast it on over.
That's much easier than the book.
Yes. So hopefully Barbara will do a demo every month so we can learn a new stitch. But make sure you go and practice it, otherwise you'll forget it.
Yes. And if you're really interested in doing this kind of thing, I find the book, if I just have time to concentrate with myself, by myself, that I can usually figure them out. Some of them are really hard, though.
So she's talking about the Creative Stitching book by Sue Spargo is the one that has all of the directions. My problem is that, like, I don't take the time to actually pay attention to what it's saying.
Okay.
I'm a much more visual person.
Then
Okay,
I'm going to
so
thread
you're
the needle.
rethreading.
Rethread.
Boy, even with the frayed end of the thread, because the eye of the needle's so big, it goes right in.
I have to lick it underneath my mouth.
Peggy says, do you know the colonial knot? Here, do you need to trim that thread so it's
Nope,
not so
she
frayed?
got it.
Okay.
The colonial knot. That is a type of French knot,
Yes.
right?
But Peggy says it's much better than the French knot because it always comes out perfect. So she said I should use it, but I can't figure out how to do it.
She'll have to
I'm
demo.
Sure it's in here. I'm sure it's in the book.
She'll have to practice, Peggy, so that she can,
Colonial knots, what it's called.
yes.
Okay, and then you have to, I forget when I'm not paying attention, and hold the threads, pull it through, and hopefully it won't knot. Oh, there's my...
Anytime, Christy, we love to do demos on the spot. Barbara didn't know I was going to film it for all you girls.
Okay, there's your little drizzle.
That is cute as can be.
And it's, for like
The combs or the tails or the,
Mary Vita could use that for her hen and rooster thing.
yes.
that's the other one.
Yep.
If she ever gets that done. Did
So
she tell me online yesterday to go home?
I think she might have.
Yeah.
She might have told you to go home.
I need to talk to her about that. So what is that called?
The colonial knot.
Colonial. I'm going to
bet
look
it's in
back
there.
here.
But that's it.
It is in there. There's a Chinese knot, a French knot, and a colonial knot. And they all look the same to me.
Alphabetical list of stitchings. Colonial knot, 53.
It's true, Rosie. It's much easier when we get a visual and we can see it than reading it in the book.
There's your colonial knot.
It looks just like a French knot. When I read the directions, it's...
No, it's not. Because see, that comes there, and then...
Turn your needle counterclockwise so it's horizontal with your work. Oy vey. Anyway, it's in that book. But if Peggy, is it Peggy Cato that said it was perfect?
Yeah.
She needs to demo it.
Well, but she will, but she's not coming here for a while.
Okay.
Well, but on Zoom, she
Peggy, the next time that it says that I can bring you online, have a needle and thread ready so that I can bring you online instantly.
Bam.
Bam. I think that's what it means to bring you online, but I don't know because you do a figure 8, she says.
On the colonial?
Yeah, on the colonial knot, it does a figure 8.
Okay.
I'm not a visual person.
I'd have to practice it.
Okay, so we'll practice it, girls, I can stream it how? You know I'm not techie, Christy, but maybe tomorrow we can stream it. Practice it, Christy, so you can demo it tomorrow.
Because I'm doing a demo tomorrow.
Yeah.
Of Peggy Cato's.
Oh, with StreamYard. Yeah, I have to download it first.
Oh my
Peggy, get your hair and makeup done.
Like me.
Wait,
Come on.
I got my eyebrows done last night. Look at this.
You look like Groucho Marx.
Yeah. Look it. So I gotta let my bangs grow long.
My sister, I told you my sister got hers done. She looked like she used Ajax
Oh, yeah.
To scrub some
To
of
scrub
it
it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oy.
always dark when they first do it, but it'll wear off.
But it was like Groucho Marx.
Okay, girls. So join us tomorrow for our Friday celebration, and then the next third Thursday, although I don't know when Christmas is, we should be doing our Applique Club again. But we'll tell you more about that tomorrow on the celebration. So we'll see you. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Barbara.
Barb.